back to the Jiggy Jaguar Show on the network.
Coast to coast and border to border all over the World Wide Web and on 50-plus stations throughout the U.S. and Canada. It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show. We are live coast to coast and border to border, 2 to 5 Central, 3 to 6 Eastern, and, of course, 12 to 3 Pacific, 24/7 at JiggyJaguar.com on the TuneIn apps and Radio Loyalty. And our podcast is available each and every day at JiggyJaguar.com. We've got Kyle from Blacklite District waiting on the telephone, so let's go to him. And Kyle, you're going to be part of a gigantic couple of shows, part of the big picture, part of the big tour, and you're going to be swinging through Manhattan, Kansas at R.C. McGraw's, and of course Salina, Kansas at the Muse Ballroom with our good buddies Hogan Entertainment. Tell us a little bit about Blacklite District and the tour, because I know we've talked to you guys before, but this is an incredible tour with Saving Abel and everyone. Talk to me about it.
Yeah, man, the tour is amazing. I think the bill we got, with Saving Abel, ourselves, and 3 Years Hollow, really made for a pretty cool package, kind of a little something for everybody. And we've been taking this thing around the country, selling out rock shows, and everyone's been having a good time, so we're very excited to come through.
Blacklite District coming through, and they are going to be part of a gigantic show at the Muse Ballroom, 1700 West Beverly Drive in Salina, Kansas. You can get tickets by phone at 785-404-1802, and they're going to be part of a pretty cool show. This is going to be fantastic. Blacklite District, 3 Years Hollow, Saving Abel. There's a local on the bill, Shiner from Wichita, Kansas. Tickets are $20 in advance, $25 day of show, and there's VIP as well. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. Tell us a little bit about Blacklite District and what you guys have been up to since we talked to you last. It's been, I would say, at least a couple months besides the Saving Abel tour. Fill me in on what's been going on.
Right, man. Well, we're actually still up promoting our single "With Me Now," which just hit number 35 on the active rock charts and just debuted top 40 on Billboard's mainstream rock charts. So, the track is doing great, and we're getting a lot of reaction from the audiences, and we're just basically out here riding the waves, man, and playing some rock and roll, as they say. So.
Now with this gigantic show that's going to be part of the Kansas leg of this tour, you guys are going to be going all over the place. What are some of you guys pretty much going to hit all 50 states, or is there a certain route to this tour? Or
it looks like they're going to be taking us everywhere, man. We just extended the tour out till the end of August right now, and it's looking like they're going to extend it out to the end of the year. So we're basically trying to hit every city we can this year, and who knows? Maybe we'll hit up Hawaii.
Now, you guys have an incredible single out there. It's called "With Me Now." This sir who walked in behind me. Tell me a little bit about this "With Me Now." It's a cool little track. I've been hearing it all over the radio.
Yeah, man. It's definitely jump-started the band quite a bit this year. The track's just one of those heavy, in-your-face tracks, and the lyrics just kind of represent the lifestyle the band abides by, and it's definitely a track that gets the audience really up and going, especially live. So it's one of those tracks that, live, it's just in your face and real, and I think that's why it gets such a reaction from the audience every night.
Now, playing around the country and doing the damn thing as always, Black Hills of South Dakota, where you guys started, what is that? What has been some of the major experiences from basically starting there to now? That's an amazing feat going all over the country and everything.
Right, totally. Yeah, well, we grew up, kind of playing coffee shops around that area and just learning how to play instruments, basically. And, it is crazy because it's such a small area. And, we started getting pretty hot around there when we were 15, 16, started packing some local clubs. And, it's just we had to take it further. And, So it is pretty cool to say, we came from playing coffee houses to doing a national tour with Saving Abel and Suella right now.
Now, what are some of the other bands that you guys have shared the stage with? Because I know you guys have been doing all sorts of cool things.
Yeah, man. There's so many of them. We've done shows with Nonpoint. Did a real big show with Jackal a couple weeks ago, which is
wow, that's pretty badass.
Yeah, totally, man. So, it's really cool, like, especially when you're not on tour with an act. Like, this is our second time out with Saving Abel, so we know all the guys really well. But when you go and, do a one-off or something, like with a Jackal that has, 1,500 people in the audience, it's really cool to just experience, another side of the dimension, in terms of what the audience is looking for.
Yeah.
So it gives you another opportunity to win over a different crowd, which is really cool. And, it's all rock and roll, man. I think people just appreciate the music in general, which I think is really cool.
Blacklite District is going to be part of a gigantic show in Manhattan. Also going to be in Salina, Kansas as well, and part of a big tour that apparently is getting extended to the end of the year. When do you guys get the word on things like that?
Probably the day before you're supposed to go home. They say, "Oh, you're not going home now." No, I'm just kidding. It really just depends on how the shows go. We've had, I think, 10 or 12 sold out shows.
Yeah.
And it's just there's a demand for it, especially with us finally breaking in top 40 and with Saving Abel's new single in history, and the 3 Years Hollow guys got a new track out. I think there's just a good the shows have just responded so well that people just want to see it, and we're just going to keep going and melting faces.
Now, how is the lineups decided? But besides, obviously, Saving Abel's the headliner. Period. End of story. But because there's, however, have they ever thought about just switching it up one night just for the hell of it, and just saying,
no.
Saving Abel's going to go on first?
That would be funny, but no, that's never came up. I think that'd be funny, but it's cool because we're about to go play our hometown in a couple of weeks, right before we come through your area.
Yeah.
And we're playing a club that we sell out by ourselves all the time, so we'll see what happens on that.
Well, but like I said, besides Saving Abel, how is the lineups decided ahead of time? Like, do you and some of the other bands that are on some of these tours, or is that decided ahead of time, or how is that done?
Yeah, it's all decided ahead of time. We basically, our agent, we put together, we work really close with our agent management, and we actually have the same exact management agent as Saving Abel does, so they kind of put this tour together with Saving Abel headlining, and then us, Blacklite, as direct support. And then we actually went out and looked for another band to come on the road to be another support act, and that's where 3 Years Hollow came in. So, yeah, it's all decided ahead of time, just to, make sure everything goes smoothly.
Well, it is going to be a fantastic show. Hogan Entertainment is going to be bringing Blacklite District, along with Saving Abel, 3 Years Hollow, and Shiner to the Muse Ballroom Thursday, February 27th. And they're going to be at R.C. McGraw's, also in Manhattan, on this tour. And part of the big Kansas leg. With the tour itself, what is... I know that you guys are on tour constantly, it seems like.
Yes.
When do you get the word of who you're playing with on the next tour?
That's a good question. After our first run with Saving Abel last spring, we basically just told our management that we wanted to go out and do a headline run, which we did a couple months ago, which was great. It's cool to get out on your own and stuff like that. And I think right now that with the success of our single, it just made sense for us to go back out with Saving Abel, and who's also in a rebuilding stage. They got the new singer, Scotty Oppen in there, and they got a new track out too. Excuse my voice. Also.
No problem, man.
But it just made sense this time. My manager called and said, "Hey, we're putting this together. Are you down?" And I said, "Yeah, let's do it." And So, right now we'll see. We're going through August. We'll see what happens after that.
Well, it's going to be a fantastic show. What are besides
it's gonna be a big rock and roll show.
Besides touring, what other things have you guys got? You got any new music coming soon or anything?
Yes. When our full-length album, which is called The Worldwide Controversy, should be coming out early March. So we've had the EP out for a while. The single's just doing so great. After we're going to put out the second single, which will be the title track, Worldwide Controversy, and we'll drop that record right in March and pretty much be promoting that bad boy for the rest of the year. So lots of new stuff coming. We'll have some new videos coming out and the new record. So, yeah.
Well, it's going to be a fantastic show. Cannot wait for this. And we're going to play the single from Blacklite District, With Me Now. And thanks to Kyle for joining us today. And we'll talk soon, my friend. Thanks for coming on, man.
Sounds good. Can't wait to come play a show for you guys.
All right, brother. Well, have yourself a wonderful day. We'll talk soon, homie.
And this money and fame ain't gonna earn itself. I'm not wasting my time, you better recognize the flame, the hustle, the pain, the redness in my eye. When the pressure comes down, you throw the towel in.